Now get ready for something a little strange. Fuck it.
Welcome to the Shazam cast.
Come on, Logan! Let's go find aliens!
Oh, burn, Leo, burn.
X-Men featuring Scott Pilgrim.
That's such a double
It's
die.
a fucking X-Men movie.
And you got a button that
Shazam cast. Hello, dear audience, and welcome to the Shazam cast. Now, in celebration of us having completed the original X-Men trilogy, we thought we'd do a little special something kind of episode. So, welcome to a section of the podcast we like to call God-Awful Fanfic, which is basically when we end a section of the podcast like this, you know, where, with things like, we just finished the whole trilogy.
And we'll do this at the end of, after we've reviewed both of the X-Men movies, or both of the Wolverine movies.
Yeah,
But
we'll move on to
basically-
something we're both looking forward to. I won't spoil that. This is,
Oh my God.
something I dug up from the depths of the web. And it's a fan fiction by a person named ComicsNix. And I'm not going to read the whole thing because it gets very,
Disturbing.
it gets incredibly disturbing, and there are just things that
Yeah.
I don't want to get into on this podcast as
Yeah,
explicit
like,
as we are.
I was like, when we were discussing this, I was like, let's fucking do it, dude, it'll be funny. And then I read...
Yeah, and then my response was like, there was, you know, we're just talking, and he's like, yeah, you know what, we can do it, like, you know, it's smut, but we can dig through it, like, you know,
and then I
it's
fucking
fine.
read it.
And then I'm like, yeah, there's a bit where Scott is raping Jean and skinning her alive,
Wait,
and he's like,
is that really what he's doing?
it's literally a part of the fanfiction. I'm not going to read it
Oh my
on the podcast,
Oh my-
but
no.
if people want to read it on their own time, it's called Final Days of Jean and Logan, or sorry, Day of Reckoning, Final Days of Jean and Logan by ComicsNix, and it can be found on fanfiction.net along with a few other places. And without further ado, the summary. Jean cheated Scott, and now she's okay. Preface this. I'm going to be reading all of this exactly as it's written, so prepare yourself, with grammar and all. Everything is exactly as it is written.
Oh,
In the
boy.
future, I'll be emailing this stuff to Dan, and we'll be reading possibly two-part conversations out loud. But in the meantime, enjoy Day of Reckoning, Final Days of Jean and Logan by ComicsNix.
Also, slight warning, I'm probably just going to interrupt and say stupid, obnoxious things.
And I respect that because this is beyond stupid and obnoxious. Okay. Anyway, the summary. Jean cheated Scott, and now, she's departing with Logan to Paris. Will Scott Summers let the couple have a good life together, or will he intervene on their plans?
So, oh my god.
Rated fiction M for mature, English, genre romance/tragedy.
The only tragedy here is that it was fucking written.
Thank you. You haven't even heard any of this yet, but it's, oh god, it's painful. Jean Grey was cheating Scott Summers. It's been a long time since she sleeped the first time with Loga. She got scared the first time, but as time went on, the fear of being discovered disappeared. Now, she's almost telling Scott what she's been doing for the past 2 years. Scott, I have something to tell you, said Jean, visibly distraught. What is it, Jean? It's that... ... Jean knew if she tell the truth, everything from on this day would be different. This scared her much, but she wanted to live a happy life with Logan. Fro now on. What is worrying you, Jean?
I hate when things are worrying me.
Oh dear God. Scott, you know we've been through many things, Togther.
I've been... That's it. Just...
It's what it says. UH question mark. Scott, you know we've been through many things, Togther. And you have been such a good husband to me all of this time. Jean, what are you talking about? Scoot asked nervously to Jean. But now, I think this isn't going anywhere anymore, Scott. Jean? I don't, apostrophe, love you anymore, Scott. I love Logan, and I'm going to Paris with him, cried Jean. With so much pain in her heart, she perspired and loathed herself for what she was
She
doing.
perspired.
Yes!
She started just fucking sweating like.
This is what it says. She perspired and loathed herself for what she was doing.
What did they even originally intend?
I have no idea.
Were they just like she perspired? Okay, fine.
I don't know what they were trying to say, if not that.
Okay.
Okay. No, Jean, don't say that. I love you. 3 exclamation points. It's over, Scott. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Jean picked her purse, mounted on Logan's motorcycle,
Oh, God.
and they went to the Ari port.
Oh, I love the Ari port.
Scott
Let's get an Ari plan.
Scott got really sad, but got angry. So angry he clutched his hands with so much rage it started to bleed.
That's what I do when I'm angry. Just hold that hand.
I clutch my hands with so much rage that it starts to bleed. Ah, dear God. He don't know what to do now. But it isn't going to end like this. He will get his revenge! Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 exclamation points.
Shit's getting real, guys.
And now we flash forward. 3 months have passed last time Jean talked to Scott. She is happy with Loga at Paris.
I love Logan. Played by Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. She is happy with Loga at Paris. She never been happier her entire life with a man. The two are at the hotel room in front of the Eiffel Tower. The landscape is Georgia, and...
Sorry.
I almost think we should just do a podcast of this.
Oh my god, that caught me off guard.
The landscape is gorgeous, and the streets are beautiful. The Arch of Trump is magnificent too.
Donald Trump?
Trump. The Arc of I think they're trying to say the Arc of Triumph. The Arc of Trump is magnificent too. The birds fly... Sorry, this one. The birds all fly over it in a dance... Sorry. The birds all fly over it in a dance of passion and lust.
What the fuck kinds of birds do they got in Paris, dude?
At Paris, Dan. At Paris.
I'm not going at Paris anytime soon.
Oh my god, she's happy with Loga at Paris, you see. God, I'm crying.
It's okay.
Okay.
We'll make it through this.
So now that we've got to the birds that are flying over the Arc of Trump in their dance of passion and lust, this is a line of dialogue. We're getting back into dialogue, and we're almost done, so... we're almost done with this section. I've cut out, I've cut out most of it, but it gets crazy, but I'm just reading the beginning because it blew my mind.
If you're watching this on YouTube, we'll leave a link.
Yes. Jean, I love you, mon amour.
Mon amour?
Oh, she's speaking French because they live at Paris now. Now that they live at Paris, Jean's gotta speak French.
She learned the French.
See, I don't know how to pronounce any French words, so I just say, I just pronounce everything exactly how it's written. Jean, I love you, mon amour. Oh, mon Heros. She huged Wolverine so firmly and affectionately. Yes, she huged him. She huged Wolverine so firmly.
Leo, I'm gonna huge you.
Next time you see me, yeah.
I'm gonna huge you, man.
She huged Wolverine so firmly and affectionately. Logan returned the affected hug. With so much love, he started to kiss Jean passionately.
Are we gonna... Wait, did you say he hugged him effectively?
No, affectedly. The hug was affected.
Is this fucking Pokemon?
She returned the affected hug. Sorry. God, Logan returned to the affected lug with so much love that he started to kiss Jean passionately. Her lips were full of love and joy.
Oh man!
Oh, sorry, no, those were his lips. His lips were full of love and joy.
Okay, very good distinction.
Yeah. The bruteness of that man was so manly and at the same time so tender. Oh, God.
Bones adamantium, skin of pillows.
He started to move his hands all over Jean body, starting with hair. And this is where we get into the whole thing about, Jean's hair. And this is one sentence that it blew my mind. And I'm going to read it again exactly as it is written. Suck a soft and red full hair. It is like a cotton field full of love and desire. I shit you not. That is the phrase. It's trying to be. They tried to write such, and they said suck. Suck a soft and red full hair. It is like a cotton field full of love and desire.
Hey guys, this is Dan. Leo's not going to talk for a minute because I'm telling him not to talk for a minute. I'm just having a little tangent here. I don't know anymore, man. I hear shit like this, and I look out the window and I'm just like, who am I? What am I doing with my life? Why? Who? What? Okay. Tangent over.
It's okay though, because we're gonna move on to her back.
Oh, do we have to though?
It's the last thing, I promise. Because after that, it gets
necessary.
After that, it got inappropriate, and I cut it because we're trying to be like somewhat.
We're trying to be a family show here, you fuckers.
Yeah, family show where people. Them he reached her back. That was soft too, and full of comfort. Wow. I mean, wow. Her back was soft too, and full of comfort. The thing is about this God-Awful Fanfic thing, this segment that I so geniusly we invented, we don't need to make jokes about it. This thing, it makes jokes it is the joke. The whole,
what was that part about the wow? Can you just say that again?
Them he reached her back. That was soft too and full of comfort.
Okay, the wow part. What was that?
Wow. What?
Doesn't he? No, he says like wow.
Oh no, that was me. That was me talking about it.
Oh! I thought that was in the dialogue, and I was not at all surprised by it.
Quite honestly, I would not be surprised.
Like I am. I'm sorry.
So you thought what it was them he reached her back. That was soft too and full of comfort. Wow, he said. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It's full of comfort.
That's I thought.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past ComicsNix, this wordsmith.
Fantastic.
I mean,
fantastic.
I dare say Shakespeare of our time.
$1 million here.
Oh my god. I literally have 2 more sentences.
Okay, do it for America.
And in this next sentence, they refer to Scott. I think they're referring to Scott as a villain, but I'm not sure. That back suffered so much pain from the villain, but now he would never let that happen again. He loves her so much.
I can feel the metaphor in that sentence.
I mean, what is there even to be said about this piece? I have absolutely nothing to say. I am at a loss for words based on Day of Reckoning, Final Days of Jean and Logan.
I thought it was Jean
by ComicsNix.
I thought his name was Loga.
They call him. Oh my god, she is going with Loga at Paris.
You got one more sentence, dude. You can do this.
That's it. There's no more. It ends on he loves her so much. That's where I cut it off, because the next sentence is about her nipples.
Oh, you sure we have to cut this off?
Well, after that, there's no viable transition where I can, like, because it, it goes from that to the thing that I mentioned earlier.
I get it. Alright. Thank you for indulging this.
Yeah, and that was God-Awful Fanfic with Leo and Dan of the Shazamcast. Join us next time.
Special thanks to who fucking wrote this piece of shit.
ComicsNix
Thank
is
you,
what it's called.
ComicsNix. Go
And the
check
funniest
out
thing
her-
about this is that literally this ComicsNix person, they have like a huge fanfiction.net profile with like a ton more fanfic, and I don't want to spoil anything because some of it is hilarious and I want to use it later in the show, but I have to bring in that while I was browsing their while I was browsing their profile, I just spotted one sentence that I later lost and couldn't find again, which was, "Will Spider accept Dr. Ock love?"
I don't know, will he? I guess we'll find out during Spider-Man month.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a treasure. But
Alright.
oh god, I'm in pain. I'm wet. My eyes are wet.
Okay. Thank you
Jesus.
for this.
Thank you
lovely
everyone for
thing.
listening, and good night.
Good
night,
night,
everybody.
Fuckers. This was next. Join us next week for Wolverine. The one with the bad and the one with Japan.
The one with lots of Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. All right.
And this is actually, it's a suggestion.
Oh yes.
Two things.
Watch
Two things.
Watch these movies.
Watch the movies before you listen to the podcast, and then you'll be caught up, and you'll be able to do whatever you want. You'll be able to do whatever.
Then I don't have to yell at Leo and abuse him.
Yes, for me to explain what it is.
Yeah, because you're loyal, aren't you? You love us. I mean, we're giving you this for free. And
for free, you get this.
You get all of
stuff.
This.
Yeah, you get
pointing to ourselves.
This ComicsNix and God, I'm sorry, I'm broken. I've lost the ability to speak. Watch the Wolverine movies before next week, and you'll be able to listen to our show and know exactly what we're talking about all the time. And leave a review on iTunes, rate us, subscribe, and email us in at shazamcast@gmail.com, and we'll.
Oh wait, there it is.
Yeah, and we'll read your emails, maybe if they're good, and maybe on the show. Okay, I gotta go and just open my head and take my brain out and shake all the stupid out. This has been the Shazamcast. Thank you for listening. Good night.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Shazamcast. If you'd like to take a minute to leave us a review on iTunes, we'd really appreciate it. It only takes a minute or two, and it really helps us get the word out there about this show of ours. If you're listening to this episode on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to hear all our latest comic-y material as soon as it comes out. We're also on Facebook, facebook.com/ShazamCast, and on WordPress, shazamcast.wordpress.com. So make sure you take a look at those sometime. Thanks. We love you. Some of you. The cool ones.